security info you need to update. In this video, what I'm going to be telling you is how Google's security is something that could be compromised for you. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make 5 to 6 security changes that are going to help you a lot. Now, your Gmail account contains some of the most sensitive personal information and hands down the most vulnerable link in your online security profile. Now, more than likely, some document will surely be out there that you've sent or received containing your full name, your address, or even your social security. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter how empty your bank account is, this information can easily be used to maliciously steal your identity, destroy your credit, and lock you out of your online accounts. So, in other words, these 5 simple steps or 6 simple steps will help you secure your Gmail account, and it will only take a few minutes to implement. And they aren't just something to consider someday. It's critical to do this right now. So, let's go ahead and get started with it immediately and right away. So, first and foremost, which is one of the most basic things, and I hate that I even have to share this as a step, but if you don't have a strong password for yourself, please change it right now. A strong password is a random combination of characters, okay? The longer the better, that is unique, meaning that you only use that password for Gmail and not a single other online login. So to change your Gmail password, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to myaccount.google.com, okay? And you're going to move over to security. Now, once you move over to security, you're going to come over to password. And once we come over to password, right about here, you're first of all going to enter your current password, obviously. Now, once you enter your current password, it's going to take you to the password change portal where you can get a much stronger, much better, and much, more secure password. Then the second thing that you can do for yourself is check the trusted devices. Now that you're in the security settings of your Gmail account, you may have noticed a few warnings or security tips that arouse. So under the security checkup box, here it says review security tips. So it's going to give you all these things. Now, these are all of the tips that you do need to go ahead and check out. So, safe browsing, do make sure to continue with that. You do need to check your password, save them. And then finally, we have devices. So, I still recommend you jump over to the security checkup page every now and then to check all the risks that could be. But to, get into the trusted devices that you may have, here are all the devices that you can, pretty much access and not access. So these are devices where we're currently signed in on. Now you can go ahead and thoroughly check through all of these. And if there's any device that you think is a place where it should not be logged in, your Google account should not be logged in this specific device, what you can pretty much do is you simply go over to that device. So let's say I'm going to come over to this one. I don't want it over here. I'm going to click on remove and bam, there we go. So now our device has been removed from that, account, which is, a pretty good step for security. Then another thing that you can do is turn on your two-factor authorization. Now, two-factor authorization is extremely helpful. It's extremely relevant. And it's a 2FA prompt that everyone, when they sign in into a different device with your Gmail, it's going to ask for that two-factor authorization. And, usually Gmail security does not exist without 2FA. So do make sure to apply 2FA for yourself. Now, if you don't know how to do that, you can do it in many methods. You can use it using Google Authenticator. There's different passkeys apps out there to activate 2FA. But the best app that I would suggest would be YubiKey. Now, YubiKey is an application that I've been using for tons and tons of different types of 2FAs. I've not only applied Google on it, but I've also applied every other account that I have, any social media, any WhatsApp, anything that I have, I can apply it over here. So, you can simply go over to their individuals plan and apply for it. And you can pretty much, as you can see, apply a two-factor for all these apps that you can see and much more. So it's a pretty, you could say, important and a pretty useful setting that you can have for your Google, and obviously it boosts up your security a lot. Obviously, it helps you with, anonymous logins. So if someone tries to hack your account and log in through a different region on a different device, obviously they're going to be prompted with the 2FA, but the 2FA code or the 2FA prompt will only appear to you, obviously, because you are the one that acted the 2FA for yourself. So obviously that takes your security up a notch, and, it ups the game of your Google account. Now, moving on to the next setting is, you can also set up 2FA in your Gmail. So for that, again, you can come over to my Google account right over here. You can go over to security. Once you go over to security, right here, it's going to say two-step verification. Now, for this account, as you can see, my two-step verification is off. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going ahead and turning it on. So to turn on two-step verification, what you do is you simply click over here. And as you can see, it turns on your two-step verification right away. So now it says you're now protected with two-step verification. Google prompt can appear on two devices, and they also send you a verification on the phone number that you've added on your Google account. And you can also go through with second steps like passkeys and security keys that you can apply for yourself. So if you have any USB passkey, you can go ahead and prompt it to your Google account. Then we have Authenticator. As I told you previously, you can use the Google Authenticator app as well. It's an incredible app, and obviously it's Google's very own app. So, it's much better. And you can also get backup codes for yourself, but do make sure to save these backup codes in a folder that you know you won't lose or delete, because these backup codes are going to be crucial. So, yeah, that is basically how you can apply 2FA. Now, finally, moving on to the fourth step that you can do is reviewing third party access. Okay, so an important step in your security checkup after 2FA is to review third party access. So, over the years, we allow certain apps or websites to have access to our account, and we often forget to remove them. So, when we're done using that particular service, to remove those third party accesses, what you do is you go over to security, go over to review security tips, and right over here, it says your third party connections. So as you can see, these are all my third party connections that I can actually change. So we have access for this app, we have access for this app, and all these things that I want to remove access for. So you can slowly go ahead and start removing access for all these third parties that you don't want to be a part of. So you can simply remove these, and there you go. So, that gives you advanced protection, and it helps you a lot with security as well. And one final thing that you can do is enroll in Google's Advanced Protection Program. Now, for those who want an extra measure of security, don't worry, I am not judging, okay? Because I do this. You can enroll in what Google calls its Advanced Protection Program. So you can pretty much find it out over here. You can write Google Advanced Protection, okay? You simply write that in. And once we obviously write this in, it's going to give you the Google Advanced Protection Program. And what you can do is you can actually enroll in this where it keeps you could say, daily check on all of your things. So to get ready to enroll, it doesn't cost too much. All you're going to do is you're going to click on Get Started, get enrolled in the security processes, and you're pretty much good to go. And what Enroll is, it's the strongest security. Okay, it gives you proper advanced protection with passkey security keys and a whole lot more. So, if you really want to bulk up and put your security on steroids, then this is for you. So, yeah, that is pretty much all there is for this video. So, those are the changes you should make to your Google account for security. And I hope that was helpful. If it was, do make sure to drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to be seeing all of you in the very next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.